Welcome to the Rayther, located in Zibo, China at 36 degrees north latitude and 117 degrees east longitude. Welcome to Rayther Laser. During the spring and autumn period 2000 years ago, Zibo was the most populous city in the world for decades. It has been rich in coal and iron ore, making it very similar to the Ruhr area in Germany. Products are manufactured in our production workshop here. For us, genuine materials are our best commitment to customers. Let us strive to become the leading laser equipment manufacturer in China and even the world. In China, we are one of the few laser cutting machine manufacturers with a complete production process. Firstly, the production of the cutting machine body is carried out. We weld the processed steel pipes and place on a three-dimensional flexible welding platform, which has a precise millimeter scale and various fixtures. With this help, welding masters can fully demonstrate their exquisite welding technology. After welding, we begin the next step, high-temperature tempering. Tempering process is widely recognized as the best way to remove internal stress from steel parts in the world. Next, we use high-precision gantry milling to mill and punch the guide rail rack surface of the bed. The masters use their rich operating experience to perfectly control the accuracy error between the milling surface and the hole diameter within 0 to millimeters, which is equivalent to a quarter of the size of hair. After milling, the bed is pushed into the spray booth for the final process. The function of spray painting is to protect the rust and anti-corrosion of the bed, at the same time as the bed starts processing. The production of the external sheet metal and frame sheet metal of the cutting machine is also carried out in an orderly manner. We use a laser cutting machine for cutting to ensure that the size of the cut sheet metal is error-free, to achieve the best rust resistance of the sheet metal and the adhesion of the powder paint. The steel after cutting needs to go through the sandblasting process. During this process, the components with a millimeter steel ball are mechanically radiated and leave the equipment as pure metal, followed by bending and welding. This forms a set of formed sheet metal. And the final process of appearing sheet metal is spray molding. The formed sheet metal is coated with standard colors in the powder spray room. We use Dutch AkzoNobel spray powder. And the sprayed sheet metal passes through a 30-meter-long drying furnace. Then, cooling is completed on the suspended transportation frame. And various sheet components are removed from the suspended frame. At the same time, further appearance inspection is also carried out. Another area in the processing area is the CNC lathe processing center, where hundreds of equipment machining parts are born every day. Now all the components are ready. They will be assembled into a cutting machine and finished product in the assembly area. The guide rail and rack are the foundation of the entire transmission part. The laser collimator is the most effective tool to ensure the straightness and parallelism of the guide rail and rack. During the installation process, each fixed screw should be tested by a laser collimator to ensure that the accuracy error of the front and rear ends of the guide rail and rack is within 0 to millimeters. Next, install the crossbeam of the cutting machine. Our beam is made of 606 aluminum magnesium silicon alloy, which is light and rigid, and then the installation of lines, ball lines, and gas lines, which are equivalent to nerves and blood vessels of the human body. It is an important bridge connecting the various components of the cutting machine. We use globally renowned German brands for the entire set of electrical components to ensure safer use, higher quality, and longer lifespan of the equipment. Finally, the installation of the appearance sheet metal and the core 3 components of the cutting machine is completed. Since then, a laser cutting machine has been assembled. In order to ensure our high standard of quality, we will also conduct performance testing and aging apparatus. Our engineers will put their years of summary, the most practical cutting process parameters packaged into the system so that customers can operate convenient and fast. The final process is to label the equipment with an ID card, which has a unique SN code for each piece of equipment. In the row of logistics vehicles, a qualified laser cutting machine, leaving our production base located in Zibo, China, will be fully loaded with the mission of Rayther to the customer's site. Now let's say goodbye to him. Bon voyage.